Hi, I'm Paris, and next year it'll be 40 years that I've been driving, never had an accident. I'm not bragging, I'm just thankful. Only had one ticket. That I might brag about a little, except that when your midlife crisis car has to be a minivan, it's not such an accomplishment. And for all the years I've been driving, I remember something that my father, when he was teaching me how to drive, made sure I remembered, and that is always look in the direction that you're moving. Probably has saved me from some fender benders, that rule of always turning and looking back when I'm backing up. Even though the cars we have here at the house don't have backup camera systems, the times I've traveled and rented cars, they've had that system in there, but I can't do it. I can't back up without turning and looking out that back window. But there was one feature of the backup system in the cars that I did like, and that's the beeping as you get closer to an object. Especially when you're in a rental car and you're not used to exactly where the back of it is, that's a nice thing to have. So all that by way of explaining that this company, FenSens, which I think is a play off of fender sensor, has sent me something that does exactly those things. It's a license plate holder. It can go on the back of your car or the front of your car or both. And it has sensors in it that can determine whether there's an object within, I think, about 10 feet of the back or front of your car. And it has a Bluetooth transmitter that talks to your phone. So you download the app, and then on your phone, you'll see a visual representation of what object might be there and how close it is. And it has the audio feature of beeping when it detects something in that area. And as you get closer to it, it beeps faster. Just what I've been looking for.
Epic Review Guys.
So you do need a smartphone for this FenSens system to work. It can be Apple or Android. You can get an idea here of what the app will show you on your phone screen. Now this does not require any rewiring like a lot of the aftermarket cameras that you put on the back of your car involve. Because it's a low-powered sensor and a low-powered transmitter, it doesn't use much juice. Just AA batteries that you pop into the license plate frame will keep it running for about 4 months. I am excited to try this out, and I think I may have found an alternate use for the scarecrow we made for Halloween. Thanks again to FenSens for sending me this model to try. Oh, it's supposed to be just a 5-minute install, and I think that just consists of taking the screws that hold your current license plate and license plate holder off and using these special security screws, which reduce the chance of someone stealing this off of your car, and then setting it up on your app and getting it to communicate. And what I just explained is pretty much just what it says here. Okay, there's the instruction booklet. They package this very nicely, like they always do with electronics anymore. It's part of the experience of them. Here it is. Here's the license plate frame. This is what does the work. Holds a couple batteries, I guess, and has the sensor and the communication portion. There's a sticker on the front that says, remove this sticker and place lower registration tabs here. So I guess there may, depending on your state and how the license plate's set up and the way the laws are set up, part of the plate might be blocked, including the part that has those stickers. That wouldn't be good. Here in Texas, the registration sticker goes on the inside of the windshield, so there's nothing on the license plates like that. Feels pretty sturdy and hopefully will be waterproof. They've also included a tap button, and I remember reading about this on their website. This hooks onto your steering wheel. I guess it just clamps right on, and it talks to your smartphone to open up the app for backing up. This looks like a device you put in your air vents with it's magnetic, and this with adhesive. I guess this is a system so you can actually attach your phone if you don't already have something in place to keep it on your dashboard so you can see it. Here are the mounting screws and washers. Now that has a special head, so you need their security. Here it is, the security screwdrivers to put it on and take it off. Oh, and they even included 2 batteries. Very nice. I've installed the 2 provided AA batteries. I'll put the cover back over that, and you can see these little shiny spots here. Those are actually the sensors. I have the app installed. It's trying to connect to the license plate holder right now. You can turn the audio alerts on and off. I definitely want them on. Turns out it also has a vibration mode. Here it is installed on the back of our Honda Odyssey minivan. It really does cover up a fair bit of the license plate, especially with the spot that it drops down there, and this also covers up some on the bottom. You have to make sure in your state that won't be an issue. Just open up the app, gone to parking mode, and it is showing no objects behind the minivan, which is correct. The whole phone is vibrating in my hand right now, though. Maybe that's just to indicate that the app is running. I'm now at the back of the minivan, and I'll walk by here. Let's see what happens. Okay, it's detected something at about 3 or so feet, and that seems to be correct. Getting closer. Oh, about 1.5 feet where it says you're right up against the object. So this is as close as I can get. My belly's about 1.5 to 2 feet from the sensor. If I go any closer, oh yeah, right there. It says that's close enough. So this won't get you within inches of an object, but it will get you to stop 1.5 feet or so away. So I'm about 10 feet away right now, and it does not detect me here. As I walk closer, I'm about 7 feet now, 6 feet. I'm sneaking up on it apparently. Whoa. And that was at about 4 feet. So that means it took a little bit of time for it to first see me. But see, now as I go forward and backwards, it's recognizing me very quickly. So here's our test subject, I would say about 10 feet behind the minivan. And the app is showing there is nothing in range behind it. The view out the back window, I do not see that scarecrow. Let's see what happens when I back up. All right, not too much point looking over my shoulder because I don't see it to start with. Gone back about 1 foot, couple feet. Uh-oh, am I going to hear the sound of scarecrow crushing? Let's go a little further. A little further. I've gone about 5 feet. It should be in range here pretty soon. I'm going to go check. Oh, it did just detect something. Still got about 4 feet here. So let's see how close it will let me get. Going back slowly. A few more inches, another foot. Whoop! On one side it's showing just 1 dot. I guess I'd better stop. Yeah, about 1.5 feet, which is what I calculated when I was standing there. I'm guessing they want to err on the side of not letting you get too close, but I'd prefer something that would let me know when I'm right on top of it, but advise me to maybe stop at this point. So that's the FenSens parking sensor. Didn't let me get within 6 inches, 4 inches of an object before saying you're there. I was sort of expecting that, but that's just me wanting to park in tight spaces. This errs on the side of making sure you don't bump into something. Find out more about it at the link down below this video, and I'll see you on the next review.
Shopping is easy when you know what to buy. At EpicReviewGuys, we give it a try. What does the fox buy? Nobody knows, but before he goes shopping, he watches our videos.